Hi everyone, welcome back to Crochet Rocks. Tracy here, and to another open with me. And as you can see, it's the New Year edition of Crochet Now. So while I'm trying to get in, it's actually not as bad as I thought. Having said that, oh no, very flimsy, not bode well for people who buy it overseas. Hopefully they use better wrapping. Anyway, while I'm doing this, if you haven't already, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and hopefully you'll be informed when videos pop up. So here we are. So this is, we've got some gifts. Obviously we've got the magazine, we have TL Yarn Crafts Tunisian Crochet Collection. I'm sure we've had this before, or I know that she's been in one of the magazines, so I'm sure it was a collection too. And we have a Tunisian crochet hook, 6mm. So obviously that's for all of the supplements. So we'll have a look at the magazine first. And well done to TL Yarn Crafts for making it in the UK. Okay, so we've got Happy Berries bit. So I've got a bit of plastic, which I don't understand where that came from, but never mind. We have sizes 6 to 36, but what? Because all we've got here is a cushion. Maybe they just mean garments that they might have inside. On trend accessories, how that is on trend, I don't know, but I've always thought winter is just a trend for hats, mittens, fingerless mittens, gloves and the like, and scarves. So we've got peanuts, we've got this very interesting kind of, I'd say it's not mandala, is it? What, how many sides it's got? It's got 8. Okay. No, is that hexagon, is it? 6? Pentagon? No, it's 10. Oh, you'll have to tell me. I don't know. I've gone all thick. Our adorable amigurumi, we've got this bear. Can't really say much more than that because I can't identify it. We've got a New Year one as well, makes under £15, expert advice, patterns for the whole family, 4 creative blankets, and this kind of woolly tank top. Let's get in. Oh, it's hard to open. Bit weird. Anyway, what's here we haven't seen? Just this. It's strange. It's a wave blanket that's not very symmetrical in the waves. And we've got jumpers for the kids. Whether you like them or not, I don't know. Let's get up and have a good look at those. Don't know yet. We've got inspiring reads from Happy Berry. 10 things to try in 2026, guys. Wow. That's very oversized, isn't it? It's chunky crochet, but I'm not sure that it's in here. It's just a pattern by King Cole. Obviously, it's crocheted, though, so that's pretty cool. Crochet Shapes by Katie Jones, $18.99 by Quadrille Publishing. That's this book up here. And then we've got little editorial bits and bobs. Follow Your Passion. This is Festival by Signet. Now that's a new one. May have to investigate that in the new year. I know it is the new year, but you know, when I get back into the swing. Choose Your Hue. Yeah, it's just an advert. It's a stealth advert, isn't it? That's all that is. And this one, stealth advert. Too many of them in this. There's another advert and another advert. Okay. Sparkler jumper. By Hay Barker. I think I prefer it without the whatever that is. Sparklers? Not really. Anyway, extra small up to a 3XL. And, well, I don't know if I like those slanted kind of chains on there. Well, Zoe Pot Track, stars, all different sizes, but they are squares. You can see that if you look closely there. See the corners. Anyway, it's quite snazzy. And there's a thing, how she's put it together. The perfect pattern is just a click away. Another advert for Crochet Society. Fed up with adverts already, I don't know about you. This is Sashio Ishii, does a lot of amigurumi, and this is Peanuts. You might remember those from back in the day. And there's going to be quite a few pages of these. Another advert. Freya hat and mittens. Put Brenda's colourwork technique to the test for this hat and mittens set and get set for winter. Brenda KB for B Anderson. It's a bit of a mouthful, isn't it? Do you need the KB? She does. She likes it. And there's a chart. And we've got a slouchy beanie. Some people suit that sort of thing. I look ridiculous in hats. Don't mind saying. Jane Howarth. Some coasters that are, spirally. Sparkling Frost coasters, they're called. Not bad. They're new. They're different. Subscribe and get a Crochet Society box. So, it's cost price. That's not really giving much away considering this is who owns it, really, I guess. Anyway, you might like it. It's supposed to be worth over £70, this. 3 balls of yarn in a box with a little hook and a stitch marker and a journal. Well, I know I wouldn't pay £70 for that, but that's what they say it's worth. Winnie the Winter Bear by Lucy Amoir. So it is a bear, and it's quite cute. I like the fact that it's all fat. It's obviously overindulged a lot at Christmas. Oh, look. Quite cute, actually. Other adverts for other magazines. This is called the Illuminations cushion. I think it would just been nice if it was a skyline without all the fireworks on it. But you don't have to put them on because it's just embroidery. But yeah, look, it would look actually quite nice as a skyline. That's Hay Barker again. Light Up the Night. That must be the back. I prefer to keep it like that. If you wanted to, you could go around each of these in white. Or a duskier colour than this. Or kind of a glowy orange. Anyway, light up the sky, the night sky. Or light up the night even. Starry Skies vest. Oh, they're really on a roll, aren't they, with this starry, wintry, kind of icy theme. This is Charlie Mortley, and it's an extra small, up to a 5XL on this one. I don't think I like the cap here. I'd like it either to be cut away or a sleeve, really, for me. I don't like them when they stick up like that. Good size range, though, and nice little pattern. They've called it a mandala, even though it's not round. This is Teiyu Purnamashari. Purnamashari, yeah. Okay, easy for you to say. This is an advanced crochet piece, and what is it? Canes is taken from the Javanese language, meaning captivating. This beautiful mandala certainly is up to its name. So what would you do with that? Would you put it on the side and put things on it? It's a bit lumpy for that. You could carry on with it, but you wouldn't really necessarily, you'd have to work out the pattern yourself. I wouldn't put it on the wall because I don't do wall hangings except at Christmas. Happy Berry's notebook. What's she teaching us today? Just these fingerless gloves, I think, made out of one piece and sewn together. That's different way of working them. This is the chrysanthemum cushion. Why is it called that? Because it doesn't look like a chrysanthemum, does it? And it's Jess B. And besides, it's blue and gold. You don't really get blue and gold chrysanthemums. Am I just being picky? It's nothing like a chrysanthemum. It looks more like an alien I saw in Alien Earth. But then she couldn't call it that, really, because it's a bit niche. Just saying. This is Joanne Smith, and I like this. This is the maple shawl. Whether it's a shawl or whether it is a wrap, I can't really work out from the picture. But it's an intermediate, and it's very nice. I like that. That's kind of well done. 10 things to try in 26. Crochet cables, lumpier than they need to be, I feel. But that's just me. Some people might like them, but look how bulky they are. It's because they're crochet cables. Thinking maybe on a blanket would look good, but I don't think I'd want to wear anything that was like that. But then, you know, it's not ugly, is it? Tackle tricky colour work. Snuggly socks, fabulous filet, try tapestry and master mosaic. Done all of those. 7, amigurumi. I've even done that, but I don't make them very often. Marvellous mandalas, corner to corner. Don't like mine, looks awful. And Tunisian, done that. So all of them I've done. I don't really make amigurumis. I have done it, but not really. Don't have the time. Oh no, that looks a little bit more kind of understandable now. It's not all bunched up. This is the Riverstone Ripple Baby Blanket, and it's by Eve Torbit. I've got to say, personally, I find it a little messy. If you look at it up close, I just feel like, I don't know, there's something about it that looks kind of messy. It's not, don't know. I don't know what it is. Maybe a crochet hook was too large in a way, 6.5mm for chunky. That might be what it is. I don't know, but it just seems a little loose and messy. Mustard Seed Jumper by Jess B. I don't know. I don't think I'd want my kids to wear anything like that. I just feel like the sleeves could be tailored, you know, a little bit of shaping wouldn't go amiss. Meant to be intermediate as well. So you'd think there'd be a bit more shaping involved. Kerry's Journal is a little bit of a thing. Girole, the polar bear. Unusual name. This is by Alison North. He's got a long nose, hasn't he? Kind of. I've never been up close and personal with an actual polar bear to know if that looks like a polar bear or not. Now, I would have thought that was beginner friendly, but of course it says here intermediate. What do you think, really, is intermediate about that? There's not even a lot of shaping, is there? I mean, would you say that was intermediate? I wouldn't, necessarily. Crochet with colour. So, this is, what's that one there? Looks like I might have that yarn. It's King Cole, but it doesn't say. The big January subscription sale. Save up to 55% on cover price. It's not really a sale, is it? Or is it? 5 issues, $24.99 of die cutting. Crochet Now will give you 6 issues for $24.99. Oh, it's Gary calling my cat. I wonder what that was. Book Club. Crochet Stitch Companion. $15.99 by Anna Nikopirowitz, who does a lot in these magazines. Okay, and I guess this is one of her designs from that. It's a hexagonal blanket, and there we are. Now, the thing that I'm going to, you know what I'm going to say, I would have preferred some half hexagons there, because that edge would kind of, you know, annoy me a bit, just saying. I would have to put half hexagons. They're not hard to make. Intermediate again. Why? I don't see it. I don't see what the difficulty is in these things. This is quick and easy. This is Jenny Conduit. It's a light wave cowl, again on a chevron. Oh, we've got lots of adverts. And we've got the Happy Space Crochet Along by Rosina Plain. And we're up to number 9. Must be finished soon, I would have thought. And this one is a row of berries, I guess. Now we've got the standard abbreviations bit. And in next issue, we have a crochet hook and stitch marker, I guess. I don't know. What the heck is that? A macrame kit. Okay. So it's to make this. A must-have mandala frame. We'll have to check that out when we get it. Stylecraft Collection. 12 designs you'll love to make. We have blankets you'll love. Must make amigurumis. Stash busting homeware. and bold designs. We got little birdies. If you can hear Gary, we're putting the Christmas decorations away. I've done all the putting it away and he's doing all the humping of the boxes. So then we have the TL Yarn Crafts supplement. Let's move that out of the way so it's not distracting. 10 must make patterns to try tonight. I'm sorry about the noise. Warming accessories, stash busting homeware and beginner friendly designs. So, how exciting, eh? They're numbered, but it means nothing really. We just look through it. We won't bother about looking at numbers. So we have the hot cocoa poncho. So we got a poncho that's got like a baggy neckline that's different. That's actually a nice pattern. It looks like the kind of a honeycomby kind of thing. Intermediate. And there it's just very good and straightforward shapes. Oh look, an advert, of course there is. We have Tiffany ear warmer and cowl. Ear warmer. Well, I guess if you pull it up it would be. Again, intermediate. And that's the stitches. Looks knitted, doesn't it? So much of it does. And then, ear warmer. There you go. Should have had that in the overall picture, methinks. Then I would have known there was an ear warmer. Headband, whatever you want to call it. This is the Bahama wrap. If you're in the Bahamas, you don't need a wrap. Just saying. You know what I mean? Just saying. Chevron stitch. Intermediate. Beginner friendly. Wow. Okay. Nightfall cowl. Again, a very knitted look about it. And this is beginner friendly. I quite like that. A lot of it is down to the yarn, isn't it? It's Hue Loco Phyllis DK. Never heard of it. Wouldn't have a clue where to find it and probably can't. So this is Harper Bucket Bag. Beginner friendly. It's not too bad, is it? And there's quite a few pages of how to do e-bits on that. And then we've got Happy Place hooks. And I bet they cost a pretty packet, to be honest with you. Rainbow Ridge scarf. And I would say, if you're really good at Tunisian, buy a set. If not, just buy the number you need to give it a try. That's a lot of investment, I think. So we've got beginner-friendly Rainbow Ridge scarf. Just looks like knitted. If I was to make this, guys, I wouldn't bother with it. I would just get my knitting needles out. It's a very plain, stocking stitch by the looks of it. That's what it looks like. So I think if I was going to do that, I would be super bulky yarn. I would just get my knitting needles out. And I know that not many people can maybe not knit, so they might want to tackle Tunisian crochet. But if I was going to do Tunisian, I wouldn't want it to look like I'd knitted my scarf. I'd want it to look a little bit more involved. Anyway, beginner friendly, little cardie. This is the Savannah cardigan. It's quite nice stitch, actually. Nice. The sleeves are not baggy, which is very good for me. But it needs to be longer for me. That's the only thing. Not really into these ones. When I used to have a waist and I could wear jeans, then, those days are gone. Just saying. Those days are behind me. So we got extra small up to a 5XL, and that's UK sizes, obviously. And that's bust size 60 to 62. Which is pretty good size. But I think if it's that wide, it definitely needs to be longer. Winterberry beanie. And this is an intermediate one. Again, it's slouchy. I can't really wear ones that are fitted that are slouchy. I just don't know why they look awful on me. But we've got the US abbreviations and US to UK crochet terms, UK abbreviations. So there must be bits of crochet in this then, not just Tunisian stitches. It must have some ones that we are familiar with then. That's that. And of course we've got our hook to be able to do at least, I don't think they're all use that size. But what do you think of this? there was a lot in there that was new, I'd not seen before. I know there's been a TL Yarn Crafts edition before. Maybe it's going to become a regular thing after a few months, you know, maybe twice a year or something, I don't know. But that's not a bad thing. So there's lots of new patterns in here that I've not seen before. Lots of the amigurumis I've not seen. So that's good. That is the plus. On the negative side, there is way too many adverts in this magazine. You know, it's one of those that costs $9.99 a month, or if you subscribe. They have a magazine out which is $4.99. That's where you'd expect to find some adverts, isn't it? But they're in here, which, you know, don't understand why there have to be so many. They make money out of the magazine anyway, but there's rather a lot. There's just, to me, there's too many. And too many for themselves, which is, you know, one of the things that I don't like. But there is a lot of pluses in this magazine, but I'll be really interested to see what you think. So let me know in the comments section. If you can like and share this video, maybe hype it. And as I said before, if you've not subscribed, please hit the subscription button and ring the bell to all. You won't get all. YouTube don't really do that anymore. But you never know, you might get one or two every now and then. So thanks for watching. I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye for now.